Between Two Teeth is back.
Life, health, law school, motorcycles, marriage, and whatever we're learning the hard way.
All right. Hey, guys, I'm Bobby. This is Steph. We are Between Two Teeth, and we are back.
I have to say, the way I'm going to start this return podcast is that I did not get my bike in a good position for exit.
That's true. We are on motorcycles.
It's so funny because it kind of drives my counterpart here crazy.
It does. We are in a coffee shop in, where are we? Fern something, California? Ferndale?
I'm not sure, but it's so cute and adorable, and they have espresso, so I'm always a fan.
So anyways, we're
Ferndale. There it is. Ferndale.
It is the afternoon. It is, Saturday,
sunburnt,
June.
Windburnt. But we're fresh on ideas.
We're fresh on ideas. We have been riding up the coast from San Francisco. We just went to the westernmost point on
We promised ourselves we wouldn't make this a 200-mile day, and yet here we are, 200 miles, and we're 2 hours away.
Back to podcast. We've been off for a long time. We had to take a little bit of a break, but a lot's happened. What's happened?
Man, I love that. We got married.
Yeah, we got married.
Hey.
We got more motorcycles, and we started.
Do you have my keys? I can't find my keys.
So this time I didn't steal.
No, I got. He stole my keys.
So I did. You're supposed to have a pocket.
This is a public service announcement. If you're ever missing something, ask your others. They probably got an idea where it's at. They probably took it.
That is true. Steph, you're supposed to have a pocket for your key, and she didn't have a pocket.
I also did not plan my exit. I mentioned that earlier.
You did not.
But you know what? We're here, and we're on holiday.
So back to life lessons. One of the life lessons I've learned, when you have a motorcycle, plan your exit. You got to kind of...
Is it really a life lesson or more just a personal choice?
That's fair. So we got married. Steph, we got married in New York City. You designed a fantastic event.
Oh, thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Are you coming, Steph?
Oh, you know I'm coming. Hey,
we're
little legs and a heavy bike. They don't match. They don't mix, guys. They don't mix.
That is
I got
it. Statement. I don't know.
I always figure out a way.
Let's go. So we got married in New York City. We had kind of a family-only wedding. It was absolutely amazing.
Perfect.
We got married by.
We got married by monks, and they are the sweetest people. We actually interacted with them for the first time at the Integrative Medicine Fellowship annual conference.
Steph and I both did an Integrative Medicine Fellowship through the University of Arizona School of Medicine many years ago. We met these monks, loved them. We were at an alumni function, and they're like, did they say? No, we said, hey, would you guys marry us?
Well, that's not exactly what happened. So I got to back it up a touch. What happened was, are you looking at the map, by the way?
Yeah, kind of.
Are you sure?
We're on the road in case this is...
So let me, it's gorgeous out here, but let me back it up for you guys a touch. So we get to this annual conference. We're not looking for people to marry us. We get there, and the monks do the opening ceremony, and it's this beautiful scarf ceremony. The idea is you select a scarf. They have hundreds of scarves in this basket. You select the color of scarf that you want. Okay, so you're picking the color of scarf that you want for yourself, and they go, now I want you to give that color to the person on your right. And I found myself like, gosh, why did I see it coming? I should never
get attached. I know.
You get attached.
You get attached to something. Attachment. Gosh, you could do like
a
whole
thing on attachment. So anyway, so they did our intro ceremony, taught us a little bit about what the true gift or the true meaning of giving something to somebody else. Usually it's a gift if you yourself like what you're giving away. And that's something that sat real meaningful.
You know what?
With me.
I like the saying, if you can't part with something, then it owns you. That's bad.
That's tough.
You don't want to be owned by something.
It's tough. Yeah, no, for sure. So we do this ceremony, and then afterwards, I'm just fangirling over these monks. I think they're the coolest people in the world. They're adorable. And so I just want a picture with them. And I'm like, I don't know if I should go up there. And so I go and I ask them for a photo, and we just dive.
I did tell you not to get a picture. I'm like, don't get a picture.
You said they don't want to do that.
My bad.
But fast forward, a photo turned into an invite to dinner, which I totally did not pick up on a bus.
That was awesome.
A few hours later, after we toured their new facility, the Andy Weil School of Integrative
story
Medicine
about getting
had a new facility.
Anyways, we got married in New York. It was awesome. We're on a boat afterwards.
Totally part of our
just family, super cool. And we
danced to Fetty Wap on a boat, and it was lovely.
That is true. Now, here's the more interesting part.
Can you tell me the number that comes out at the very beginning of the song?
1738. I love that.
1738.
That's right. Here's the part, too. We haven't done a podcast forever. It was taken...
We missed you guys so much.
Anyways, we missed people. We've never had anyone say they missed us, but we missed you.
Put it in the comments.
I proposed in the Himalayas. We were on a motorcycle adventure in Nepal. I proposed to Steph. It was the day after she took a motorcycle from the upright position to laying it down.
Thank you for describing it that way. I think that's
it's a crash. Steph crashed in front of a bus stop.
This up? I think, as you guys know, you're going to hear 2 stories for every story. And
they'll probably hear 3.
Exactly. My hot take on this was we were going over treacherous terrain in Nepal. Nepal, beautiful country. Amazing
beautiful country.
People, infrastructure.
Amazing people.
Oddly, a little bit tough at times. And so narrow roads, gravel roads, sand, dirt, sheer drop-off cliffs. And what we encountered that day was a big bus coming down this narrow, steep, incline. And I got on some gravel. I was going up against that bus. I was 12 out of 10 confident. Yeah. Like I was 120%.
I was watching all this happen. I wasn't as confident as you were.
And I just felt, and I was following my feet, and that was with full confidence. The bus shifted, and I go, oh no. I had to go into some rocks to avoid the bus, and the rocks were sloppy. In my defense, I made it through 3 big time bounces before I went down.
But the 4th one got you. Anyway,
and shout out to our sponsors, Climb, who supplied this amazing gear that I was able to pop right up, no scratches, not a scratch on me.
You hit your head, you're like, I'm cool.
I hit my head pretty good.
So we're done with the Nepal thing. And
Are we?
Well, the deal was I proposed to you and then you proposed to me. You made me wait 6 months.
Of course I did.
No, unfair. I was waiting and waiting.
First off, after we have told this story, it has been so awesome to hear how many couples actually both proposed to each other.
Yeah,
I thought we'd be the only ones. And actually, it's not common, but it's not necessarily super obsolete either.
We're starting the movement. I think it's awesome.
It was so sweet how you did it. Nepal was emotional for a variety of reasons. When you take these very dangerous motorcycle trips, you have to have a short-term memory. What that means is something pretty... We all almost died multiple times. So
we almost died every minute of every day in Nepal.
Oh, yeah. We can't tell you guys these stories.
Listen, is it because we're the kind of people that do a podcast on a motorcycle? Once again, beautiful right now, blue sky. We've got mountains on the right. We've got cows on the right.
Cows of California. I didn't realize how much I love them. It's just it's something about how they are in the prairies and the coastland.
Anyways, don't obfuscate my point. You took about 6 months to propose. You did it in such a sweet way.
You were buying wedding magazines in January.
I know. I was buying wedding magazines.
Because every event, I wanted to surprise you. I couldn't surprise you because you kept guessing. You're a planner. You're the planner of the two of us. And I plan, but you're like hyper planner.
If you heard something just hit my face shield in a pretty big way. Anyway, so you did propose, we got married, and we started law school.
Oh, yeah, by the way, guys, did y'all know we're going to law school?
So we are part-time law students. We do probably 20-ish hours a week. We still work full-time.
Yeah, work full-time. It added an element to the balancing act. And we still, I think.
Does a balancing act mean you have to have had balance?
It means you do have to have balance because it's an act, and sometimes
you lose balance. Remember we learned about this? Watch right, car. Yep.
Sometimes you do lose balance.
You guys will hear some things that go on motorcycling there.
But ultimately, I think because we are able to take trips like we do, if you know us, you know we like to travel, and we have people that feel every which way about how much we take time off from law, time off from practice to do what we do. And I find it actually refreshing. We've adapted a very European approach to life, and we are very good at what we do. And we just found that this is how we have found balance. We have a fast-paced life. Cows, look at those cows.
We do beautiful cows on the right. And I think we're okay with knowing that it was actually a prominent dental consultant said there's no such thing as balance, and I finally agreed with that. We've had him on our podcast before, Roger Levin, and I agree. There, so you're going to kind of be out of balance, but we are mindful with our time. We have our law books with us on this trip. We studied this morning.
We did.
Before we got on the bikes, we're doing contract law and property law right now. It is what it is.
West versus Bailey. Shout out.
The simple question that we asked all the time, what are you going to do with law? And I think a good answer is we're both trying to keep our options open. Would you say that is a good answer?
I think that's an excellent answer. I think to pigeonhole us in right now to something, some idea, it's like asking a first-year dental student, hey, what do you really want to do with this? It's hard to decide. It's better to let some organic opportunities grow and develop and figure out what you like.
Yeah. And so I think sharing our journey on that, it's been for me to do like a 3-4 hour hypothetical torts exam where you've got to write like an essay for like 2 or 3 questions, rapid fire. Like that is intense. I felt that whole imposter. I was terrified too. I'm like, am I going to like hyperventilate and have a panic attack before I take this thing?
We had to write an essay. We had to support it. Copy that. We had to support it with case law, and it was closed book. So
and
I'm
not a great speller.
I think Bob's describing the smells in the air right now. I have not been able to smell much.
No.
Oh, spell. Okay.
Spell. You got to spell things. You got to type really fast.
Yeah. So you have to type. So if you're not,
you got to think fast.
If you don't have high words per minute, you might struggle on this. And and we did, but we got better. And I have not studied that hard for
that was
an exam, memorization-wise, to apply it. Because that's the thing with law school exams; they are similar to some types of exams in dentistry and medicine. Slow, bad road. I just took all 10 of those bumps. Yeah. They're similar to some of the exams you'll find in dentistry and medicine where it's all applications based. So it's not like I think it's called like stage 1 versus stage 2 versus stage 3 problem. And you have to.
Should I know this information?
Well, kind of. Yeah. I'm not sure if that's exactly what it's called, but the basic thing is
law school episodes.
A first level question or a level 1 question just says, hey, what color was the guy's shirt? And then a level 2 question will be like, okay, given that the majority of people's shirts are X color and so many walk into a room, what's the most likely color kind of thing it's going to be? It basically starts to add. It adds in complexity as the questions and the levels kind of.
I will say for me, law school is more difficult than dental school, med school, just because you got to learn the stuff and you got to apply it. We'll talk about that. We've got a lot of other things coming up too. We're speaking at a dental conference. We're finally getting back to getting on stage and doing some talks on. What are we talking about?
We're going to be at Florida Dental Conference, and we're talking about integrative well-being with artificial intelligence coming in the mix. We're also talking about leadership in the boardroom all the way to the office, and of course communication is hugely important in that conversation.
Yeah.
And then
especially in the advent of AI. Plus AI's happened. AI's happened since we stopped doing the podcast.
Yeah, so we have Florida coming up, and then we'll hit the Yankee Dental Congress in January next year.
And here's what I will say. If we enjoy doing these motorcycle podcasts, we are going somewhere in Canada, Eastern Canada, on motorcycles.
Oh, yeah.
We should do a podcast. Tell people about Eastern Canada as we do things.
I know.
So anything else to say in close for our very first return podcast for Between Two Teeth?
I would say Between Two Teeth, we're back, and we've actually,
we're back,
a lot of life in general, but the past, I don't know, 1 to 2 years, we've really experienced a lot of life, and man, we're just excited to come back and share all of that with you guys. So
fun.
Thanks for following the journey.
When you and I started Between Two Teeth, Steph, it was kind of a joke. It was kind of sarcasm. It was based off Between Two Ferns.
There's always a little humor still in there.
It was fun and lively. It was kind of a joke, but it gave us opportunities to host like the American Dental Association American Dental Association annual session and interview Constance Wu and do a lot of other partnership things with different things. But then it also got busy and life got busy and, yada, 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 trying to keep up with certain things. Not so much fun. So I'm ready. You ready?
Let's do it. I'm ready to do it. The
All right,
question
guys,
is, are you guys ready?
Are you guys ready?
Can
anyone
ready?
ever be ready for us? I don't know. Well, anyways, we appreciate you guys. Listen to this episode and let us know what you think.
More to come.